This week on the Anime Alchemist podcast.
Have you been watching To Be Hero X? Yeah, no. So apparently Japan was not impressed by Solo Leveling, and they thought that it was just like any other anime. So yeah, Kaiju number 8, its air date is going to be July 19th, and it is going to air simultaneously, dub and sub.
Hey, speaking of reading, aren't you supposed to be picking up the Boruto manga?
I'm so glad you addressed this.
Okay, so Dress Up Darling is also getting an anime very soon. It's going to drop on July 5th, one day after Independence Day. Happy birthday, America. And the #1 most anticipated anime.
Vigilantes, My Hero Academia Vigilantes.
Yes. So, not all the way through it. I have started it though.
Oh,
Ooh.
I didn't think you were gonna start it actually.
100%. You saved a life.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Here's the ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys hear that Tokyo Revengers is getting a season 4?
Oh my goodness.
Oh
2026.
God, end that Joe.
End it. Bunny Lord Pablo is about to have started and finished Freerun before you finish the last episode.
No, T-Bait is great. Other than, I mean, there is no anime for T-Bait, so just read it. Look up the comic and.
Ever a hater, bro. Ever a hater. Look. No matter how well Hunter. Welcome back to the Anime Alchemist podcast. My name is Gary.
I almost said my name is Emory. My name's not Emory. My name's Martine.
My name is Emory.
Yeah.
And we have our very special friend with us today. Most returning guest, probably the most hated anime fan
Of all time.
No, there's that one kid that Jesse bought over that one
Oh,
time.
yeah, there is that one guy.
We don't talk about it.
We don't talk about that.
How's it going, Sam? How you doing, buddy?
Life's been good. How about y'all?
We've been doing good.
We've been doing good. All right, yeah, no, we're mid-intro, though. Okay, so yeah, use code spoiler warning at checkout. Make sure you like, subscribe,
Turn the notifications
turn
on.
the notifications on. YouTube, Spotify, whichever one. Video drops on both on Wednesday.
Mhm.
Yeah, make sure you check it out. And yeah, spoiler warning. Talk about some anime.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, but how's life? How's your cat?
She ran out of the room, unfortunately. But
The door is
no,
closed.
other than that,
Oh, she's camera shy.
I mean, you let her out.
yeah, no, she's a little shy. But no, it's summer. Just hit up the river this weekend. So
Oh, not yeah. Y'all went
Surprisingly-
yesterday, right, with Rob?
Also,
yeah, didn't get too burnt though. So small wins.
Nice.
But,
Man, they are bold. It's like it's been flooding, and they're like, yeah, we went to the
For
river.
real.
Like,
Wild, bro.
y'all crazy, bro.
Also,
no,
I do want to point this
First of all-
out so people do know it would be a Sam. My name is Cat Eris. If you guys don't know, he's probably one of the biggest Shoko Tensei fans out there.
oh, yeah.
It's cat stuff, man. I can't let it slide. My bad.
Always. What were you saying,
Yeah.
Sam?
No, first time I've been on a boat since the last one I was on sank, so that was a good time.
What?
Mind you, okay, when I say boat, I meant kayak. But,
Okay.
Okay, that's very
the
different
boat
than
that
a
sank was an
boat.
actual boat. But, no.
He didn't bury the lead, but he should have.
Says that, and it's
Oh,
just like,
jeez.
new fear unlocked. Like, ching. Cool, thanks.
Really embracing the
out,
pirate
man.
life, I see.
I know.
Like, yeah, all those deep sea fishing trips don't seem so fun now. I know they got the beacon, but whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right. So yeah, let's actually talk about anime. Have you been watching To Be Hero X?
Sam.
The
Yeah.
Chinese anime?
Yes, sorry. I was getting a little bit of disturbance, but
Oh, you're
To Be
good.
Hero X, yeah, y'all been trying to get me to go all in on that for a little while. So,
Me specifically, every week.
Did you?
y'all are making me come out with it already. Dang it, I was gonna
Yeah,
try
that's
to make
like
a
the
trade.
number one.
Yes.
No trade.
No,
No,
I
you can't
caved.
hide
I
that in a
caved.
trade. How dare you?
I caved.
You better have.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
So I watched the first 4 episodes.
Mhm.
Okay, so it's
I got some theories
Okay.
and I got some opinions because it's like I was texting y'all earlier. It's My Hero Academia meets capitalism.
It's
Oh my
not.
God.
No, it's not. It's not the same.
What
Dude,
an
the
easy way to
entire
boil
theory
it
is,
down,
okay,
bruh.
they lose
Shut
their
up.
powers.
This is why people hate you. Sorry, go ahead.
Gary, don't be a dick.
I was kidding.
Give the man 5 minutes to explain himself before we roast him.
My
Okay?
hero
Before we
academia
crucify him.
meets capitalism. Go ahead, try to justify.
The floor is yours. Go ahead.
No, so I mean, the whole concept is basically you get your power by people believing that you have the power in the first place. There's this dude who like is unbreakable, but because he's unbreakable, oh, and all the powers suck too. So there's this dude who is unbreakable, but or unflinching or something like that, and so he can't even bend over. Like the dude is permanently like forced to stand up. He has to sleep standing up. And then the whole thing is about like, oh, people lost faith in him, so he lost his power, and he's like, thank God. Oh, I can finally sleep. And I'm like,
I can finally take a
Oh yeah.
yeah. Oh no, that was literally one of the scenes, and I'm like, yeah, that kind of sucks. And then I kind of saw where it was going with, I think he changed his name to Commoner at the very end. And it's like, okay, anyone can be a hero, except you got to be really popular and really liked, and people have to continue to really like you. But if you have those, then you can be a hero. But then, am I allowed to do a spoiler warning?
Yeah, spoiler
episode
warning all the
4
way.
just ended with this chick that he was like, you know what? Maybe being a hero and making all this money isn't worth it. I just want to go hang out with this chick. I think her name was Moon.
Mm-hmm.
Right, yeah. Okay, so he's still on the first hero.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Goes visit her, and like she had disappeared earlier in I think like episode 1 or 2.
Well,
So
yeah. Okay. So remember, like, she finally got the freedom of her powers, and she's like, I'm just gonna go wherever. She leaves, and it's just like,
You forgot the
I
ray
forgot my
gun. That's the
portal
thing.
gun,
That was
you
stupid. That was really, really, really stupid. And you can.
Yeah, but they showed that it was stupid.
I know. Fair, but it was still dumb of her. Continue.
But then, I mean, the last thing I saw before I jumped on this was her getting JJK'd from
She got brained.
that one.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought about that.
Yeah, bro, she got brained.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, we never.
And then
But did she though?
We don't know.
Ooh.
that was one of my theories. Because the scene, like the last scene we see of her, is the exact same scene that Commoner, whatever his actual name is.
Mm-hmm.
He had a dream of her with that exact same like
Yes. Yeah.
expression.
I remember that.
And so I'm like, okay. The only reason I caught that was because I was just binging them.
Mhm.
If I wasn't watching that, I don't think I would have noticed it. But something's going on. Either he's seeing stuff. There are some time travel shenanigans around here.
Or he
And
can
whenever-
see some future stuff. We don't know his powers.
I'll say this story is not a linear one.
Kinda.
Like it kind of is, but it's also
Oh.
kind of not.
That last
At least the last.
episode was like everything before the first episode.
Yeah, the one that we
100%.
just watched.
But yeah, because there was like not episode.
No, because Nice wasn't there yet.
No. The whole one with Queen, right? That one. If you watch, there was a whole like news, like story on the background about the dude saving the little girl.
Oh,
by
I
holding-
missed
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, then it's not linear then, because
Well, they
the
showed
most
like,
recent
that
episode, but it's like something that we already saw.
Well, they show they're basically tagging events in the timeline to like tie it all together and make it feel like it really does feel like a lived-in world.
Ooh,
like
yeah,
everything's
100%.
moving,
Yeah.
and it's cool because it's all fueled by media.
Yeah. I like that aspect a lot. It's
I'm
not
sorry. I think the worst things from the most recent episode.
really.
I mean, I'm just a terrible person.
Of course you are. Fine.
What, muscle mommy?
Yeah.
I knew it, bro.
Well, hold on.
As soon as I saw her doing her training,
yes.
I was like, Emery's gonna like
was like,
this.
muscle
bro.
Oh
mommy.
yeah, that was a given from the beginning. Totally
like-
your type.
Then she black-eyed.
So you've only seen the first 4 episodes then, right, Sam?
Yes.
Okay, I can at least speak for myself that I think that, and you know that we
Episode 6.
will talk about other like heroes, correct? Like you know that much about the show?
Oh, sure. Yes.
So
I've heard of some of them just on TikTok and stuff. So
Yeah.
like whenever y'all mention Queen,
Mhm.
I know, like I've seen a clip of her, but I don't know what's actually going on.
Okay, I just didn't know if you knew that we were going to like also look at these other heroes too and spend some time with them, right? Like it's not the show is not about Nice, at least as far as I can
Yeah.
tell.
Or commoner.
Or commoner, or whatever.
Whatever.
So I think the first 4 episodes are really good, but I think everything after that is way better.
Way better.
It just gets better.
Exponentially better. Like I remember thinking, oh, okay, we're shifting. We're not talking about Nice anymore. Okay, who's this guy? By the end of that, I'm like, yo,
my
this guy's way better than Nice. And we move on. And then we talk about someone else and their story. Oh my God, that's traumatizing. I'm here for it. And the next one, like it's really, really good at making you care about new characters and then tying all of their stories together into the world that is this show. So I think these 4 episodes are probably the weakest episodes of the
Hands down.
of the season.
And which is crazy because like
It's such a strong
we
story.
were
Yes.
eating it. We were eating it. We were like just wanting more.
Mm-hmm. I remember. Yeah, we were
Mhm.
watching it every week. Like,
Bro,
it's so
bro,
good.
that I thought that first fight. Sorry, I'm gonna try to be vague for you, but I thought that like that first fight where they really went off and we saw
Mhm.
Isol, you know, I thought
thought
that
that
was
was
crazy, bro. This most recent episode, you're right.
No, not even that. Then we got like
solo
the Lucky
leveling?
Cyan stuff. Like that was even better.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then it peaked with this recent.
Oh yes, 100%. The Lucky Cyan stuff was amazing.
Mhm.
I like the way she was dancing and flipping around and doing all that stuff. Like
Yeah.
beautiful animation.
Yeah, the animation gets so much crispier, Sam. Like, are you a fan of the
So
3D and 2D, like going back and forth? How do you feel about that?
I was gonna say I do like whenever it's swapping.
Mhm.
It's,
Oh, you're
I'm
doing
not
it.
crazy about it, but it's unique.
episode
It is.
6 or 7, I guarantee you. It's either 6 or it's 7. I swear you're gonna be watching, and there's just gonna be this solid second where you're gonna be like, "Oh dear God, they're cooking."
Oh, yeah, no, dude. I swear they like get better at it.
Yeah,
they get
and
better at
Their
using the
writing
impact.
gets better, if I'm
Yes,
being honest.
it's
Like
just getting
everything
better.
about it, like it. Again, the first episode was interesting enough for me to be like, okay, I'll watch another one. The second one, I was like, oh, I think this is kind of good. And 3 and 4, and I was like, yeah, no, I think this is a pretty good show. I'll keep watching. And then after that, that's when I
This is my
started
favorite thing
saying,
coming out.
yo, this might be my favorite thing coming out. Like, this is beating Fire Force for me. This is beating Vigilantes for me. Like, if it wasn't for One Piece and me, like, really wanting to watch the Kuma flashback so much, like, this would probably be the highlight of my week every week.
We say that every week too.
Dude,
It's so
yeah,
true.
I literally say it every week. If it wasn't for One Piece, this would be the best thing coming out right now.
Has it stayed consistent where it's
Yes.
like still a popularity contest the entire time?
Kinda.
Kinda, yeah, like
It's,
that is still
everybody is subject to public perception.
Yes.
Yes.
It's not
It
just the
is
heroes.
not always positive.
Yeah. Yeah, you start dealing with like the positive and negative repercussions of someone's status based off of what people think of them, right? So you start seeing some different sides that you didn't see with Nice, for example, and how it can really affect people's powers. And it's honestly not even so much about like, at first I thought it was going to be very like the boys centric, like, you know how it's like the marketing side of superheroes and you get to see all that stuff. It is that, but it's not as heavy on it as I thought it was going to be. And it's very character driven in my opinion. Like the last three
quite enjoy it.
heroes, yeah, they've all been like, how did this person go from who they were to like a hero by the end of their story, right? They're each like 2 to 3 episodes, but
But they're enough to hook you to be like, I love this person.
But there's low key like there's a bigger thing going on.
there's
There's something
an overarching
else
theme.
going on,
And
and
it's-
I'm here for it.
It's literally like all about one character who
Yep.
has gotten 10 seconds of screen time.
Bro, it's like I swear he's the Gojo of this show.
Like
100%.
we don't know anything about him, but he is like the main person in the opening intro. You see him like all the time, and the 10 seconds that you see him in one episode, you're like, oh my god, it's him. And
It's
then like
X.
You don't even get
you
to
don't even
see
really
what
get
he
to
did.
see what he did, but he has a lot of
Man, snap.
control or influence or something on the show, and like I'm curious to see what his deal is or who he is.
Yeah.
So he's Dragon. Okay, got it.
No, he's already done more than Dragon, actually.
Wow.
Well, I mean, Dragon
That's
saved Luffy
unfortunate.
in his first appearance. So
So we had brought up, so you mentioned solo leveling a little
Yes.
bit ago,
Yes.
and I sent this more so just me being me. I sent a text after I saw the most recent episode because it had a amazing fight. Right? It was Queen versus some other
Muscle Mommy.
muscle mommy.
Purple lady.
Purple lady. Boa. Yeah.
Was it Boa?
BOWA. Yeah, Boa.
BOWA, yeah. They were fighting, and this was such a good fight sequence that I immediately texted them, and I was like, "Hey, unpopular opinion. I think this fight clears most of what we saw in Solo Leveling."
No, I watched it on the big screen specifically. I don't know if Buddy Lord probably heard me. I was down there screaming. And I was watching screen like, oh, bro, when she came in and hit her with that double kick mid-air and shot her, I was like, and like I thought they were going off there, but they kept going. And dude, that chase scene where they went from like running to like kind of blurs, but like, yeah, and then you see them cut a corner and they switch perspectives. I was just like, what is this show doing?
Yeah, no, the camera work was awesome. The animation was obviously like really, really solid, but you could follow what was going on, which I liked. Like that's something that you know how you and me talk about, Sam, all the time, where like JJK, yeah, it's cool, it's fun, but sometimes you don't know what's going on because it just looks like smears, right? Yeah, I don't like that either. And this does not do that, honestly. You can see where they're going. You see a lot of like the punches and kicks, like really solid choreography, I think. And it's all in that 2D animation style.
Oh, yeah, dude. Even whenever they did go to like having the characters move so fast that they represented them with like light blurs and balls, they did it very minimalistically. And there was a point where it was animated like you could see them throwing strikes. Like, yes, they're moving around as like light balls, but they're like you can see the characters throwing strikes at each other and attacking. It was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this definitely, like, I agree with Martine. This is probably gonna be anime or best fight scene of the year unless they keep cooking.
Unless they top themselves.
Dude, they might top themselves.
Because it's still ongoing. We just had episode 12. I don't know how many episodes it's gonna have.
There ain't no way there ain't no more.
I hope we get to 24.
Yeah.
There better be more.
Yeah.
They better keep going, just keep making more.
Y'all heard it here, okay? If there's not an episode next week, it's because there wasn't a new episode of To Be Hero X, and we went feral, and
yeah,
Texas no longer is here.
It's gotta be treated like the Hunger Games. Every year, there's a new batch, and we get a new set of characters. I'd watch it. I'd watch it. I hate to say it. I'd watch it. Eventually, I'm sure it'd get stale, but I'd watch it.
Okay, quick question.
Okay.
I'm just asking this, okay?
Yeah.
12 more episodes, or season 3 of Magi.
Season 3 of Magi.
Yeah,
Okay,
season 3 of Magi, 100%. Sorry.
Sam doesn't like Magi. Or not as much. No, he does, but he gave it like, I think, what, a 6 or something?
Oh.
No, I give it a 7.
Oh, 7.
It's a good show.
Cool.
It's objectively a good show. It's
Did
just
did you read
7% is
it?
Good. I'll take a 7.
Yeah.
He didn't finish it.
for the anime. For the anime, I gave it a 7.
Yeah.
But did you read it?
Yeah.
What'd you give it a read?
He just said it's objectively a good
How can
show.
I say that's gonna be honest,
He
but
says
not
that
just
about Full Metal Alchemist too. It's okay.
We might just
No,
end
we
this.
get
We might just end this recording right now based on what he says, what he's about to say.
Green, I would give it like an 8.5.
Okay, cool. We're good.
Oh, did you end up finishing it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
I
you
think
did
it
that.
took a long time.
I thought
at
you
this
got
point.
stuck. Where did
Careful.
I think you got stuck with like the time skip part, like.
Oh,
city and
when he
No.
after Alajin does the push, like infinite push. I love that move. He's just like, get out of here. Sorry, I can never undo it.
Oh.
No.
I love that
when
move.
he does that to
Judar.
Judar. He's like, boom,
Yes.
the infinite push. He
Yes.
will literally just fly
Yeah,
in that
forever.
direction forever.
It's
like,
Such a good move.
What do you mean? Like, it's such a flex
Like, yeah,
of a
and you
move,
can never
bro.
go the other direction. Like, sorry, the laws of physics are rewritten. You go that direction.
He just eventually hit the other side of the universe.
Someone has
He
a
just
power
hit
like
the
that in
barrier
Fire Force.
limit.
Someone has a power like that in Fire Force.
Huh? Oh yeah.
That one guy.
Oh, yeah.
You're just gonna go up now. We're not talking about that. Anyways,
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
Didn't Ichigo have that power too?
Ichibei. Is that the dude from Bleach?
Yeah, he was gonna like just
I don't really.
knock you walk down.
I
But
can't
anyway.
comprehend.
You
his
white guys
power.
in Bleach.
So many levels to that joke.
Levels. I don't understand Ichibe's power, Sam. If I'm being honest, I don't think I have the brain cells to.
He gets to make it up as he goes.
So it's just retconning.
Yeah, pretty much.
My
power
name is
is-
Brett Kahn.
It's
Everything
what
else.
is retcon.
So what is this, Gary? Japan was
Oh,
not impressed.
Yeah, no. So apparently Japan was not impressed by Solo Leveling, and they thought that it was just like any other anime. Like the overall audience review for Japan for Solo Leveling, they were just like, okay, it's just
I
like
mean, they're
any-
right.
anything.
They're just butthurt because they were the villains in the Chimera arc.
No, but listen to this though. Solo Leveling is also the most viewed anime on Crunchyroll.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
I go.
So,
I'm a
so what
fat
does that
person.
say? No, it's like, oh, Japan didn't like it. It's like,
So
we
what?
figured you wouldn't because you didn't change it.
Yeah,
Thank you for staying to the original.
yeah, exactly. That was a huge
Huh.
concern. If they did really like it, then that means that they would have changed a lot of stuff. I think.
That's a really good point.
Yeah. Again, Solo Leveling is a Korean manhwa, not Japanese anime or manga. So that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, their beef is their beef. I don't care. We're
just
in a
mad they made
I
it
don't care, and I just want a season 3. I need to see Thomas Andre. If I can at least get Thomas Andre, then if it gets canceled, I'll be bummed, but I'll be happy.
Yeah.
You know, like,
yeah.
If it means I get season 3 of Magi, anything goes.
we at least got to see it. You know, we at least got to see it animated. Like,
yeah,
Yeah, like that's pretty.
there's that.
We gotta see Sunjin Woo versus Egress. We gotta see Sunjin Woo versus Bureau. That's a win.
Yeah, like let's be honest. The end of the show from it's just a lot of the same. It just keeps scaling up, I guess.
Big
Like,
boom.
big boom.
More
Much
casualties.
harder.
Like, you know
And
how
hey, I mean, as much crap as I give it, because I do agree with the Japanese on this one, it is, at the end of the day, pretty basic. The adaptation of it, fantastic.
Yeah, that's
like
great, yeah.
it's just a power fantasy, but it was like the animation was amazing
Mhm.
versus the stuff we're hearing about T-Bait, which looks like a bunch of PowerPoint stuff.
Hey man,
So,
hey, I've been enjoying it.
Good.
same.
hey, I've gone all in. I've started reading it, but just in terms of the animation of the adaptation, night and day difference between what you get with Solo Leveling versus
Even with the manhwa that you sent me, I started looking at it and like just the drawings and illustrations. I noticed that it's a lot more comedic. Like it looks funnier. It looks like it has a little bit more humor, at least at the beginning, compared to what the anime did. The anime was pretty like straightforward, I think.
whenever you say funny, just there's funny parts. It's pretty serious. So
One Piece.
Like Shoko Tensei.
I'm sure it's kind of funny sometimes.
Okay, that's not what I was leaning towards.
But
It's serious.
So are y'all all caught up on T-Bait?
not even a little bit.
I'm just a couple episodes behind.
Bro, after he left with that one girl, I wasn't expecting what happened after that. Like,
Oh,
yeah, like what? Okay, that's
Yeah.
what we're doing. Okay, well, we'll move on. So Kaiju number 8.
I'm sorry, because there's actually one thing like I did see that I'm just like, Gary, I know you saw this and you had to be like, oh, Emory's gonna think this is cool. Inside the what was it, the auction house? When he's like, oh, I'm gonna take that, and if you don't, everybody you know and love, they're gonna be in danger. He was like, you want to say that again? All the windows just like,
Oh,
his
yeah.
blood-
Did that?
Huh?
Yeah.
Yes, he let his blood lust
Yeah,
out.
it was on
cool.
accident.
It was
Like,
on accident. He was like, oh damn it, I messed up.
yeah, but like he put the whole castle on high alert. Everybody's freaking out, and
Yep.
he's just like, oh.
Shit, my bad.
Dang.
Yeah, and then later on,
I'll
in the
catch up to
episode-
it.
Later on, like more things happen in that episode, and you're just like, oh, he does it like that now. That's
But I'll watch it, but I still think I'll probably keep reading the manhwa because just from what I saw, it looked really good.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's a similar style, like the Solo Leveling manhwa where you just scroll up and whatever. Yeah,
let's
and
do
it's-
that.
It's pretty. I mean, it's in the what chapter 150, 170 or something like that. That's a good amount, right?
Yeah, it's like a third of the way through the books. So
Oh, okay. That's not bad. That's not bad.
Okay, that gives me enough to. So if I read all of that, would I understand the hype behind T-Bait? You think?
oh yeah, like if
I mean,
you got through
if you read all of it, I hope you read it because you.
Well,
enjoyed
it's
it.
not. It's not all in the manga. The manga's still behind, or it's still coming out with chapters. The light novel, the audiobooks are like the books are fully made,
Gotcha.
but the manga was only done about a third of it so far.
That's so weird.
you'll
That's
get the hype, but you won't get to the good stuff.
Jesus, why? What is it with these fantasy isekais that take for freaking ever?
It's called the slow burn. We all enjoy the slow burn. That's how you get good, reliable storytelling.
Say anything.
Yep.
I dare you, and you know
One
what's coming.
Piece,
Wait,
bro.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't even have to say it. Gary was all over, bro.
Different times. It was COVID. I had the time.
What?
I had the time to watch.
Blue Exorcist.
This is coming from the guy who rewatched
Hunter x Hunter.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Full Metal Alchemist.
I didn't rewatch it. I watched it for the
Dragon Ball.
first time.
Love pushing that button with you.
Please. I'm just throwing them out at this point. Okay, so yeah, Kaiju number 8. Its air date is going to be July 19th, and it is going to air simultaneously, dub and sub.
Let's go. I love the dub for that show. It's
Same.
really good.
It's really, really good.
I
Yeah.
remember, I'm pretty sure last season I had to wait for y'all to watch the episodes once it was dubbed.
I mean, I already knew what happened, so.
I don't think so, because I caught an episode like as they aired it.
Yeah.
Like they had.
I think that one was simultaneous, wasn't it?
It might have been.
Was it?
Because I remember there was one day where I was off and I watched a countdown for it. And when they did it, they did this whole thing, like this whole shebang where like you're basically Crunchyroll got taken over and it was just Kaiju episode.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. No, the one that I know for sure was not simultaneous was Solo Leveling. That one you always had to wait like a week or two before.
Yeah.
Which was annoying because like I really like
was annoying.
up for that too. Sam, you read Kaiju number 8, right?
Yeah, no, I'm pretty much. I think I'm like 1 or 2 chapters behind. But it's funny. You were saying Japan doesn't like solo leveling. I wonder if they like Kaiju number 8 because giant monster stuff is kind of right up their alley. So
I bet they love it,
you would
bro.
think Japan would
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, probably. Dude, I'm excited. Like I vaguely remember what happens in season 2, but just from the trailer, I don't know if you got a chance to see it, but it looks really, really good. And Kaiju number 8 was one of those that was just so easy to read, and I've actually been trying to pitch the manga to you specifically because it gave me that like Black Clover effect where like, yeah, I liked the anime, but when I picked up the manga, I was like, oh, that art is worth reading. Like it's worth dropping. They do some really nice like full page spreads. Some super
Okay.
good. So just a thought in case you're looking for a manga to pick up. Are
Wait,
you
watch season 2 first?
are you excited for it to end, Sam? Because I think the last chapter is supposed to come out here soon.
I thought it already ended.
I think it's supposed to come out. It's a monthly. They said that the next chapter will, but it's like a monthly.
Mm.
So it takes a minute.
I'm gonna say yes. The final fight has gone on for like a really long time. I don't want to spoil anything, but like JJK, the final fight took forever.
They don't
And
know.
for a lot of
JJK they
people-
don't know JJK stuff.
Oh,
by the way.
okay. Some people found it unsatisfying. Some people really loved it.
Mhm.
I'm hoping it ends on a high note, essentially.
Okay.
So, because it has been, in my opinion, really, really good. So, I'm excited to see what kind of
Let's hope they
how they
stick the
wrap it.
landing.
These nerds read their media.
Hey, speaking of reading, aren't you supposed to be picking up the Boruto manga?
I'm so glad you addressed this. It's out there, bro. It's all out
Every
there,
con-
man.
Like, is there a consensus? Am I
Yeah,
supposed to?
100%.
It's
I
the
don't like-
manga?
bro,
People
I don't
want me to
think- yeah,
pick
yes.
up the manga?
I don't think anybody even said the anime,
Yeah.
Oh.
bro. It's
How many
it's
how many
so
people actually answer?
A
Oh,
lot.
a lot. Like more than, at
I'll
least
put
more
it
than
to
10
you-
to
I'll
15.
put it to you like this, bro. You weren't even on last week's episode. Somebody commented it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll pick it up and I'll make it up to y'all and read 30 chapters because, I mean, I'm going to have to get into it somehow. So there you go.
Yeah, you
there
might-
you go.
you
I'll
might
give
like
you. I'll
it.
give you the synopsis of the first 30 chapters. You're welcome.
I'm excited.
This
This will be a recurring series.
I'm actually really excited.
Yes, I don't have to read it. I just get to
I
hear.
read a good chunk of the manga and then stopped.
Do I have to do it like treatment style, the way I did like Invincible?
No.
MLA
no,
format.
Calm down.
Cool.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
but you
dude,
don't have to do
that was
that.
an 8-episode review of hour-long animation.
Y-
Like,
yeah. Like
we
Pace yourself.
basically covered a whole shift of work.
I say since this is the official announcement that you are going to be picking up the manga, I would say read 10 chapters.
Well, I'm gonna do 30 because when I
Okay,
said it
okay.
initially, I said I'd do 10 chapters a week, and this is the week 3, basically.
Okay, yeah, fair.
I'll do 30,
Sure.
and then we'll come back.
Bet.
And I'll tell y'all.
It's also to help him get through all the BS.
Yeah, yeah, he knows dang well.
It's like, oh, it's getting good. Okay.
Oh, finally fights.
Sam, do you have any opinions or thoughts on the Boruto manga and/or anime?
I'm sorry, y'all are breaking up a little bit. I couldn't pick up hardly any of that. So
probably
all I
a good
know
thing.
is he's picking up a manga, which for Gary, big step. Proud of you.
Boruto.
But
You don't know, Sam. Back in the Dizzy, this man used to read a library.
Bro, I used to read instead of
Okay,
watch.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that was it was faster to read it than watch it. So I used to read it, but then I stopped doing that because all of my favorite shows
Anime
wouldn't
coming
get
out pretty
animated
quick,
or like, they'd get like a season 3 and then it would stop, and I was just like, I hate this.
I hate this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
This
worst.
is what hell's like.
Okay, so Dress Up Darling is also getting an anime very soon. It's going to drop on July 5th, one day after Independence Day. Happy birthday, America. And the #1 most anticipated anime of 2025.
Is it really? I
Yes.
don't think it's the number
It is.
one.
It actually is. Like under the voting criteria that they had, because it's like this block of like this season's anime, it's the most anticipated.
Wow.
Yeah.
But we have been waiting for a while now. It's been 3 years, I think.
I mean,
feels like longer than that.
it sounds a little weird when you think about it.
It was a good show.
I'm trying to listen. Okay, look, I get it. There's gooners out there. Have whatever fun you want with the anime. Okay, great for you. I'm
Jenny
a
just liked
simpleton.
it, yeah.
It is a simple romance that I can enjoy. Okay, I understand. There's way better romance animes out there. I completely understand that. But this is make you roll your eyes, shrug your shoulders. That's fine. Okay, we all need an introduction into a genre.
I
Why
can
not
hear the
let this-
Kami-sama kiss all the way from here.
I tried, bro. I tried.
I mean, I didn't know Oshinoko was gonna be a romance anime, but Sam spoiled that for me. Different kind of.
I learned a
romance.
lot about the first episode before it finished. I was like, oh, okay, a lot happens.
He's like, oh, this is why the show's weird.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. Speaking of romance animes, actually, so I just recently finished watching one, and I was genuinely worried because I saw episode 12. Can a girl boy friendship survive? I saw episode 12 and I was like, oh man, I really hope this is like a 2-core 24 episode season with like some more drama. Like they can't just end it here, bro. Terrible.
Oh, it's not good?
Do not waste your time. I'm so upset. Look, it was
I definitely
visually
was not
beautiful.
expecting that.
It was so good. The way they ended it has me so angry.
No.
Like there's no
Yo.
no point in even viewing it anymore. Like, okay, so you wrapped it up like that. Lazy.
Guys, I want you guys to understand fully. Okay, everybody listening there.
I'm
I
so
don't
disappointed.
think I have been more intrigued to watch
So
something
upset.
Gary has watched in my entire life. I've never. I've been watching anime.
Bro,
with
I
this
feel
man
like I
for-
got strung along.
I don't remember what the last thing I said.
I think you were talking about Maureen in her bathing suit, and that's why you had to
Definitely.
run off with a bloody nose, whatever.
I hate you actually so much. The fact that you pulled that out of your ass, and I know, I'm sorry, he made me do it.
Why you
He's
apologizing
talking
to
about.
her?
He's
I
talking.
have to-
What do you mean in
Oh,
Minecraft?
you're right.
In
Oh, it's-
Minecraft, your donkey is where you put all your stuff.
Martino only heard bits of that.
I heard all of it.
It's
It's
okay.
still a great reference.
I'm so confused.
Oh, solid Minecraft reference.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's bad, is what you're saying,
I-
basically.
It's bad, but it's good.
It was so good, but I like,
That ending might not deliver for you.
bro.
But it might.
For some reason,
I feel
now I
cheated.
want to watch it. I want to see how bad it is.
It strung me along.
I think I enjoy watching.
I
the
enjoyed
bad
so
shit.
many moments. There were so many moments where I was like, "Oh, Kide, like I feel," and then they end it like this. Just like, why?
But like, do you see it as like a setup for another season, or it's just no? That's it.
No, no, no. There's no way. That's it. That's it.
Somebody died.
No,
The
I
answer:
died.
can
I
a boy
died
girl relationship
inside.
survive? Not if they're dead.
You'll get the answer. You get the answer.
The answers are resounding no.
I'm so frustrated, bruh.
Cool. Well, that's.
I
going
love
on
it
my
and
watch
hated
list.
this show. God. Watch it if you want to waste your time. Sorry, no, I didn't mean that, but
So, I do. I do want to watch it now.
oh, so you want to talk about Fire Force?
Yeah, because that I need help. You read the manga. You're gonna help me,
Yeah.
Sam. Actually, what did I watch?
Let's be careful about spoilers.
Yeah,
Alright,
so
let's-
super
yeah, yeah.
big
Okay.
spoiler warning.
Yeah,
for
we're
Fire
starting.
Force.
We're starting to get like some world building, some like
Mhm.
actual. But they like dropped that lore super quick too. They were like heavy lore drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So essentially, from if you don't know or if you don't watch Fire Force, you should be watching it.
Yes.
It's really good. Basically, I'm just very confused about that ending because the pillar showed up, right? We have the first pillar. They defeated the big monster thingy. Shinra, right? Yeah, Shinra gets abducted by his brother, essentially.
Shoal.
Show. Yeah, the little
There's,
brother.
there's no essentially. That is his brother.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. He gets abducted. And then he wakes up in the. Sorry, there's so many like words.
Uh-huh.
in this.
The
Andola.
In the
Yeah,
Adola.
an
Adola,
Adola during
yeah.
an Adola link.
During an Adola link, with the other chick that can see the future.
Inca,
Inca. Yeah, the pink-haired girl.
the one who can drag and explode.
Yeah, and she
Yeah.
can kind of like see the explosions or see the fire before it happens, essentially.
Mhm.
So she can kind of see the future. Basically, they start talking, and she says, essentially, I've seen what's gonna happen, and you're gonna go into the past, and you're gonna take me with you, and we're gonna see what the world looked like before the Great Cataclysm,
And you're gonna fall in love with Inca.
and you're gonna fall, which is her, right?
Yeah, you know, it's just her.
Why did she talk in third person?
Cause she's crazy.
Fair. So she
Think about it. Like when you're somebody who see like. I swear I've tried to teach you this a million times every time we watch something that involves fiction. When time is involved in a person, everything is super fluid.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, oh, you're going to fall in love with Inca because like the way they see themselves is not like present.
Me.
me.
It's like, oh, that's
like you're going to fall in love with that.
they
That-
see it
yeah.
from like an outside
Yeah.
perspective, basically. Okay,
Exactly.
that makes sense. So then they do. They go back in time, and I don't know what I saw in our world.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So does that imply basically that like our world essentially it looked like what we see like with real people and everything, and then the Great Cataclysm happened, and then it created the world of Fire Force, essentially?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really crazy. I had
Yes.
no idea about any of this because I don't read the manga or anything like
Prophecy.
that. Yeah.
Prophecy.
Whenever you read it, it was literally that was one of the biggest just fourth wall breaks
Mhm.
I've ever experienced. That's why even early on, whenever people were like, Fire Force is just a meme show with a ton of just or gaffs and just fan service, there are moments where you're like, okay, was not expecting that one to happen. So keep going, because as we get further in, it just gets more and more interesting.
That's nuts, dude. Like,
Oh.
I was watching that episode and I was like, I don't know what show I'm watching anymore.
Yeah, no, it was really cool.
It was
That was-
trippy.
Yeah, it was weird. It was like jarring,
Mhm.
but
But, like, I
not in a
couldn't-
bad way.
Yeah, like I couldn't stop looking at it. You know, I was
Mhm.
just like captivated.
That and the soundtrack, the music that like the sounds that they were playing during all of that. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it was
it was creepy.
it was creepy. I was immersed. It was cool.
So-
So had its impact.
So in the manga, it also was like just images or like photographs almost of our
Mhm.
world. Wow.
Yeah. And it's been a while since I read it, but it was very
Mhm.
clear that, like, this was intended to break the fourth wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So have they introduced all of the pillars yet, or are we just meeting individual ones?
The last thing that showed in the episode was he woke up from that time travel coma thing that he was in, and there had already been 5 pillars, or the 5th pillar just showed up, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's like,
Okay.
what?
And his hair's blonde.
And his hair is blonde. Why is his hair blonde?
Bro, they probably had to dye it to disguise him.
Oh, that makes the most sense, actually.
You guys are over here talking about why is his hair blonde? We were watching Blue Exorcist, and then boom, he had white hair.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you never know. Special people, you know.
Oh, he went Super Saiyan.
Boom.
In his
Super Saiyan time skip.
Okay. He created the BBC world.
I mean, think when you're messing with time,
Oh,
Bally
wow.
rhyme chamber.
Hypersonic lion tamer.
I mean, Ramek.
Y'all are at that.
Slime
Okay.
lamer.
No, 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 no,
Sorry.
no, 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 no. No, I'm sorry. I don't know what you were about to say, but no.
I was just making the
Spoiler
connection.
be
Whenever.
gone.
No, I'm not spoiling anything. Just keep watching because
I
again.
can't. There's a break until January.
Oh well.
That's when the
then you're
second
screwed.
quarter comes out.
That's a long time.
No, I saw that and I was like, really? It just came back.
uh,
But yeah,
Man,
okay,
there's-
cool.
there's
I'm just
so much
wanted to.
on this.
I'm not gonna lie. I needed to bring this up because I just wanted to make sure that I understood what I saw properly.
personally, I think Fire Force has fun lore, in my opinion. And you know I love my lore, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
Funny Lord, you gonna hop in on this one?
Yeah, you need to. This is
Oh.
your favorite show coming out right now.
Sam, have you? Yeah, I've talked about Vigilantes, right? I don't think you're watching it yet, right?
Repeat that one for me.
Vigilantes, My Hero Academia Vigilantes.
Yes. So, not all the way through it. I have started it though.
Oh,
Ooh.
I didn't think you were gonna start it. Actually,
I'm
last time we talked, you were very adamantly, "I'm not watching that."
Bruh.
I'm trying to remember what the last thing I saw was, but you can go ahead and it's fine. I like the MC a lot better than I liked Midoriya at the start.
Yep,
Okay.
agreed.
The dude who just punches people,
Knuckle Duster,
Knuckle Duster. Thank you,
Batman?
Batman.
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. He's pretty funny. I like him. Pop Step, I don't know if I'm not okay. Whatever, she's fine. But I don't know. I just like the concept of again, there's this whole theme of My Hero Academia and My Hero X, where anyone can be a hero, and it's actually like only if you have a license in My Hero Academia, or only if you're really popular in To Be Hero X. Well, Vigilante, it's like, okay, well, everyone else has, or not everyone, but a lot of people have powers and want to help people. So what do?
They
It's an
break
interesting
the law.
concept. Yeah. Yeah, break the law.
No. They bend the
become criminals
rules.
No, they break the law.
Bend the rules.
They definitely break. They're driving without a license.
No, they're
essentially.
breaking the
Yeah.
law for the greater good. It's like if you were driving without a
Yeah.
license to help your grandma get to the hospital because she was having a heart attack.
Yeah, you're still breaking the law though.
But the
Cool.
cops aren't gonna pull you over and be like, "Get on the ground," you know what I mean?
No,
They're
and
gonna
they
help
haven't
you
done
get
that.
your grandma to the
No,
place.
it's gonna be
obviously,
like-
I didn't say that.
Okay.
100%. You saved a life.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Here's a
You're-
ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna get.
Oh
a ticket.
my
You're
god.
gonna get a ticket. Yeah, it's like
You're
you
like,
saved
no,
life.
I better be on CBS tonight. Young 9-year-old.
Okay, I'm glad that you at least are enjoying it a little bit more than My Hero, because I am, at least for the first season.
Oh yeah.
Agreed. The main character is way more interesting than Midoriya.
And likable.
And way more
Yeah.
likable. Midoriya was a crybaby and just took 3 seasons before we liked him, in my opinion.
Yeah. I
2
swear
and a
his
half.
quirk was like water faucet eyes.
Might as well have.
I was gonna say longer than that, but yeah, sure.
But yeah, no,
I
this
didn't-
one's
I didn't really like him.
It's fun.
I didn't really like him until he had his own vigilante arc. So
Nah,
Yeah,
I thought it was good,
good point.
during the overhaul stuff.
Hey, remember, before
No,
you got into To Be Your Hero, whatever, you like Vigilante before.
I was entertained faster by Vigilantes than To Be Hero X.
Okay, fair enough. Okay.
Entertainment being the broad word. Like I said, the first 4 episodes of To Be Hero X they're good for sure, but then it just gets way better after that.
Yeah.
Versus Vigilantes is pretty consistently good and funny all the way through.
But the
It
big
really
reveal.
did. The big reveal was so good.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
don't tell-
it's
don't-
her.
I won't. I
Oh,
won't.
no.
I know. Because I'm like, yeah. But you were right. Change the time. But I actually
know.
called it before they revealed it. In that episode, I called it. I was like, from what the context clues and everything, I was like,
That's because I
oh.
kept being like, pay attention. Oh, watch the show.
There was
you
a
missed
little
that.
bit-
Hold on, I'm going back.
You and me are the same person.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
Yes.
There was
I
a
do that to
moment-
Pablo every single time.
Yeah, there was a moment I wasn't really paying attention because it's too much dialogue. But then, yeah, he was like, pay attention. I was like, okay.
Dialogue matters, bruh.
Yeah. But I actually called the big reveal before it happened.
It was a
Boom,
pretty
big
good reveal.
reveal.
I wasn't expecting this to have it's not a huge game-changing plot twist, but it's
But it's enough to like bring the story and make things interesting.
it
It's
made me
good.
raise an eyebrow.
Yeah.
So I was like,
It is.
oh, interesting. It's good, dude. I enjoy it actually. I gave it a lot of crap before because I definitely thought when it was just the manga, I thought it was like a really lame spin-off, to be honest. And you called it out immediately because of Boruto. But
It's a good one.
It's
It's a
not.
good one.
it's better. It's actually a good spin-off.
My Hero Academia
They
is the
actually
Superman
did a really
in
good
in
spin-off.
that, and then Vigilantes is the Batman. Like you get the light side in the public eye, and then you get the at night them
At
doing the
night.
things in the dark.
Yeah.
At night.
I'm sorry. I can't turn off the
I love
SpongeBob
that
brain.
reference.
Did you guys hear that Tokyo Revengers is getting a season 4
Oh my goodness.
in
Oh
2026?
God, in that Joe.
End it. I'm not watching.
Apparently
That show is
Boruto.
so convoluted.
Apparently Boruto Blue Vortex. The author of it came out and was like, so yeah, be hype. If we come back with the anime, there's not gonna be room for filler.
Really?
Yeah.
Smells like cap.
Alright,
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll
I
see
will
about it.
actually see.
Yeah, and One Piece was gonna fix their pacing.
Yeah, they had 6 months.
Gets a recap of the last 5
Bro,
episodes.
and like, isn't that the second recap episode that we've gotten since they
Since they
came
came
back?
back.
Wow.
Yep.
Good job, Toy. Get it together.
Yeah, I blame Toei more than I blame anyone else.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's just Toei doesn't.
We gave
When
you
they do good, they do good. Like I'm not gonna say they're a bad studio. Bless you. Their animation can be really good
Mhm.
when they want to be. They're just like
Why?
why? Why do they do the things that they do?
Like
Budgets. They want money.
Yeah.
Stop being greedy. Give us what we want.
Yeah,
Oh, I guess that's us being
part of my
greedy.
brain. Part of my
Dang.
brain is
We're the
like,
consumer.
Yeah, we're the consumer.
Yeah,
about this.
someone pays for that.
Let me
Crunchyroll.
consume.
Think about this though, okay?
Oh yeah, someone does.
You know how they're like,
me.
oh, we need time to like polish an episode. Yeah, somebody does.
Preach.
Yeah. Think about this. Somebody still took the same time, energy, and effort to put on those BS recaps.
You know, I think I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
they just cut and paste it. I think.
I think I'm just
They
gonna
still have
buy
to get
my
the
anime.
the voice actor. Wait, what?
Yeah. Like I'm gonna go buy Freerin. Probably on Blu-ray.
Dude,
looks really
Pablo is
good.
like, I think an episode or 2 away from being done. He just finished. We just finished like.
Oh,
The
maybe
last
we can
final.
have a party and she can watch the final episode with him.
Bunny Lord Pablo is about to have started and finished Freerin before you finish the last episode.
Yeah.
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 In
Yeah.
the time.
What do I
frame
get
from
if I
23
finish the
to
last
24.
episode?
You will be rid of me, for I will ascend into heaven from sheer happiness.
Is that a good thing? No, I want to
We'll
keep
stop
you around.
Thing.
We'll stop
You
bullying
make tacos
We'll
sometimes.
Stop. We'll stop. I don't know. Sam, for context, Bunny Lord also really likes Freerin. Like she actually really enjoyed it. Binged
I
it
knew
all.
she had good taste.
Yeah. He was like, I knew you had good taste.
She refuses to watch the last episode because she doesn't want it to end.
This is both one of my greatest accomplishments
Oh, okay,
and
I get it.
Biggest failures.
yes. I got her to like an anime and have a response she's never had before.
And she won't
But
finish
like,
it.
I can't talk about the last episode, and there are things in the last episode that I'm just like, we need to watch
I'm just
this.
gonna wait till season 2 starts happening.
And
There
then
you
we'll
go.
rewatch it from episode 1.
Yes.
Okay.
Down.
I'm here.
Down.
Yeah.
I'm here
no.
for it.
It's
So
it's
good.
a
I'm actually
great
with her.
rewatch.
It's
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the
The
perfect reason to
episodes
rewatch it.
for multiple times.
Wait, what?
I've rewatched multiple episodes that I like multiple times.
Like which ones? I'm curious. No, generally.
Well, obviously when Stark comes and when Himmel and the ring.
Oh, the ring.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
that's such a good
And
scene.
also the
The ballroom dance.
no
I love the
the-
dance.
no the test at the lake
Oh yeah, just
Wait,
the
birds?
whole last arc is really good in my opinion.
With the birds?
with birds.
Well, I mean, that's like broken up into like 2 episodes. Like what?
Like the main one when
Like the end when
yeah.
she's like
when she
somebody's
breaks
been-
the dome.
Yeah,
Yes.
when somebody's been
Yeah.
analyzing the barrier since yesterday. Like it will never fall.
I told you this, but I didn't get to tell y'all. When we were watching that, Pablo was watching the episode where they were talking about like the dome and how it was raining. And right before it happened, Pablo looks at me. He's like, "Martine, is that Chekhov's rain? Because they've been talking about the rain for a while. Is she gonna break the barrier?"
It's like, oh, you're getting smarter.
I was like, "Just watch 2 more minutes, man." And boom, shatters that thing. He's like, "Oh, that makes so much sense. They've been talking about the rain for like 2 episodes."
I love him. I love him.
What
Hey,
did he-
but he
He picked up
simple
on it.
simple
Yeah.
observations
Yes.
equals
I
pretty
respect
good conclusions.
Yeah, he's loved it. He's really sad that he's about to finish it, honestly. But
Welcome to the club.
yeah, I'm just
I
really
wouldn't have-
really glad that he committed to it.
I wouldn't have thought that he would have liked it, just based off of the other stuff that he's watched before. But no, I'm glad because yeah, it is a good show. Great, fantastic show.
The thing about Pablo is that he's secretly cultured. Like secretly. He's watched some stuff that I haven't watched yet. He watched a lot of the stuff that I've watched way before I watched it. And he actually put me on some anime before these guys did.
Bro, he took on my raunchy romance recommendations. He was like, "Oh, drama? Ooh,
Oh, yeah,
spicy."
he-
He likes spicy anime. Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Yeah, I think that's like the aspect that he liked about Freerun, not the spiciness, but just like the romance and like slice of life.
Yes, the
side.
subtle slice of life and
Yes.
romance in the anime is the best.
And that's why I thought he was gonna really like it because on top of that, I was like, and it has cool fights. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
know?
you like that in an anime? You should watch. Please put them on Takemine-san.
Say less.
Oh, you seen it?
No.
Man of culture. I figured you did.
Man,
Just based off the title, though.
I was about to be like,
Yeah,
Sam,
based
that
off the title.
conversation we had the other day, you big old gooner. You try to gaslight me and Martine into thinking we were bigger gooners than you. Ain't no way. All right, maybe me, but not Martine.
all right, maybe even.
Yeah, see, I just ain't gooning. I just watch these shows, and then I recommend them to y'all. And I want to see if y'all are gooning.
No, because
That
Gary,
feels like a
when,
trap.
when Gary starts gooning,
Yeah.
characters start dying. Sorry, it's just a fact at this point, chat.
Oh my god, someone does die at the end of girl boy friendship.
No, they don't though.
See, oh, okay, I'm
Love
not gonna
They
lie.
like genuinely don't.
The love dies.
No, I died. I was dead, bro. I was like, they really did it like this?
Damn.
This? Like this?
Mm-hmm.
There was no foreplay? Sorry. Yeah, just if you're curious, watch it.
Sam, before we end off this episode, do you have any recommendations for us or anything so pressing that you need to let the world know?
Oh God.
Man, if I had more time to prepare, probably. But no, T-Bait is great. Other than, I mean, there is no anime for T-Bait, so just read it, look up the comic, and
Ever
I
a
like
hater,
novel.
bro. Ever a hater. Look. No matter how well Hunter x Hunter's animated, he still had something to say about it. So, there you go.
I couldn't hear that, so I'm just gonna ignore it.
You try. It's okay. We all know. It's okay. We all know.
And you
Go
know,
watch the video.
I was gonna say, always. But then the only other thing, can't wait. Season 3, Jobless Reincarnation, probably getting announced right around the corner.
Y'all not
They-
ready.
So,
I know that it will be absolutely amazing, and I know I'm gonna be like, "Wow, you guys were right." But in like the slightest scenario where it doesn't hit, you lose all credibility, Sam, because you've been hyping up season 3 for probably like 2 or 3 years.
So
if
we,
it doesn't hit, we probably aren't friends anymore.
I'm telling you, me and him have established that either if if they keep to what they've been doing
Mm-hmm.
and they do a season 3 like they've done season 1 and season 2, covering the same amount of chapters, oh, we eating. We're not eating, but we're gonna eat. We're gonna definitely like. Now, I have a theory that I'm like, if they give us just a sprinkle more,
Mm-hmm.
I will teleport to Sam from sheer joy. Like they're gonna drop. Like me and him are gonna be like, oh, they're doing this episode. Just gone. I'm there. Me and him are just like, yep, I gotta watch this with you.
100%.
There is one.
He's gonna be part
specific
of a
moment.
teleportation mass event. I'm here, Sam.
That's
I'm
good.
here to watch it.
That's pretty good.
Like what?
I would make the drive. I would make the drive.
Watch party.
Absolutely.
At the bare minimum, we should do a Discord watch party for that.
Oh,
No,
I was thinking
no.
like in
Alright.
person.
No,
we
I
all
was
like
that's why I
we
said
all
bare
cosplay
minimum.
as our favorite character.
Yes. Yes.
Like full send. I better see you dressed as Roxy. I mean, you'd look okay in that skirt dress thing.
I gotta get you a wig, my guy.
All right, hear me out. We just have Martine dress up as Rudy, and then Sam, me, and Gary, Eris, Sylphie, and Roxy.
Oh,
Boom.
gender bent?
Yeah, man.
Nah, the Bunny Lord got to be Roxy or Rudy.
Okay, that makes more sense. Mm-hmm.
Trying to figure out who would be who.
Nah. I gotta go with
I don't want to be the elf
You gotta go with Orston.
or
No,
the half
I
elf.
will fight you in the street for that one.
I'll be Paul.
There you go. Good one.
Season 2, Paul.
Oh, Father's Day, Paul.
Oh my gosh,
Dang.
I can't believe they actually did.
Oh yeah, man. Crunchyroll has a really twisted way of celebrating Father's Day. They did that with Paul
Mhm.
that one year, and then this past
Oh yeah, they had Kuma stuff,
Kuma,
right? Yeah.
Kuma for Father's Day, and poor guy.
Oh, Sam, you know what we got to do? We got to bring a lot of vegetables for the watch party. Can't forget about Zenith.
That's horrible. Cut out.
It took me a second. Oh man. Yeah.
Oh God, but yeah, go
and then,
go read it, FYI.
last
I
thing,
mean-
get caught up on Scary Diaries because that's been going crazy too.
Oh, dude, it's so good. It's actually so good. Is the season over? Is that it?
I don't know.
How many episodes of season 2 did you watch?
It's on episode 46.
Okay, yeah, that's yes.
It's over?
No, I think we should still be getting like another
No.
like 4 more.
Something like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
Dang, it's been going on for
We
a
better.
minute.
We
yeah.
better.
No, they straight.
Dude,
I
it's
told
getting
you
so
about this.
good.
I told you about this. Season 2, like literally, me and her were watching it. We're like, oh wow, crazy season. And then we were like, oh, is this a new season? And we played it, and like a whole new intro started. And I was like, oh, we're getting an immediate second core.
Wow.
Like no hiccup, no like break in between. Like I mean, straight into it.
Man, I wish some anime would get that treatment. You know. Well,
And I wish
yeah,
Apothecary Diaries
I mean-
won Anime of the Year, but I didn't get that.
Shangri-La Frontier got that treatment. It didn't win
yeah,
anything.
that's true. Yeah, honestly, these Crunchyroll awards are whack. They just don't make any sense. To
Y'all
me.
don't know what y'all are doing. Get it together, Crunchyroll.
I'm gonna pitch an idea. How about we do a proper one next year?
A proper Crunchyroll
A
award.
proper run. We'll skip our usual annual New Year's one, and we'll wait. We'll wait till when Crunchyroll's doing theirs.
Oh, and we'll just
we'll
like
do a proper one that does exactly the
the
same.
same nominees and everything, but we
Sure.
actually like.
Yeah.
That's fair. I think that could be fun. It'd be like, this is what it
All
should
the
have been.
same nominees?
Maybe not.
We'll hash out the details.
Yeah.
It's like a year away, but
Yeah.
I'm down to fix the Crunchyroll awards.
Okay.
Boom.
Okay. Bet. All right. Well, we're gonna do that, and also, if you did not know, before we go, Rick and Morty season 8.
Yes.
Season 8 is now out. I don't know where you can watch it. Let us know if you know. But
Adult
There you
Swim
go.
is the only one that has it right now.
okay,
And
so then it should be on Hulu because Hulu has
No,
Adult Swim.
it's only Adult Swim only app.
Sketchy sites.
All right. So you heard it here. You got to sell the high seas. All right. Well, thanks for watching.
Thank you, Sam, for coming on. We appreciate you as always.
Absolutely, boys.
And
Good to see y'all.
Alchemist out.
Alchemist out.
Us out.
Yes, no.